Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Today's Friday, January 29th, and we are handicapping a bunch of games from the Saturday card with Jeff from BMOCmoves.com. Jeff, of course, killed it in college football bowl season with us and had a great record overall in college football. And we have been assigned Washington, USC to take a look at right now. Now, these Pac-12 games in both football and basketball can be very unpredictable. They're always fraught with treachery. USC right now is a 7-point favorite. That's the opening line. It might move. This is we're doing this call at 4 o'clock Eastern, so there might be some movement on the overnight and certainly by tip-off. Both these teams have been good ATS overall, but USC has lost their last 3 in a row ATS, and Washington is kind of a tricky one, right? They've done well against Pac-12 bottom feeders on the road. They got wins against UCLA, Arizona, and Washington State, but when they stepped up in class on the road against Arizona, they got absolutely blown out. They lost by 30 as a 14-point dog. Now, USC, of course, is in Arizona, but they're also not UCLA, Arizona State, or Washington State either. I guess my initial sense is, lean towards Washington to keep it close, but I don't have a lot of confidence in that. What's your take on this one, Jeff?
Well, I'm interested to see what the total is in this game.
Yeah,
I mean,
over.
You look at these two teams, 8 of 9, 80 plus for USC.
Yeah.
Washington scored over 80 12 times this year. But, Peter, I think this line's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, USC's not playing particularly well right now.
Right.
I don't know if you've watched this team lately, but defensively, they've been awful. They can't stop anybody. You look at this Washington team off a big win against UCLA, stayed in Los Angeles, going to play this one. You got to figure they're going to be excited. You also look the last time these two teams played. Washington won the game after coming back from 22 points down. You don't see a lot of discrepancy here defensively. Both these teams don't stop each other. I think this game's in the 80s, and I think it's close. I don't know how the hell Washington is a 7-point dog with the way they're playing right now. 4 of their 5 top scorers are freshmen, so you have to figure they're going to be excited for this one. Andrew Andrews has been fantastic this year. I think this line's ridiculous.
I guess sometimes because in these Pac-12 games, we have like a Thursday game and then a Saturday game. Sometimes if a team gets a big win on the road on a Thursday, they're a little bit flat coming out on Saturday. You don't see that as being something that's
well, I don't know. That's a good point, but I mean, it's not like they've been in the LA area. They're kind of used to it at this point. My play for this one, what I'd recommend, look at the over. If this is anything under 175, I'd almost look to the over here. This should get into the 80s, high 80s.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, and I'm probably going to also be on the first half over as well, probably even a little bit bigger. All right, Jeff and I are in agreement here, both leaning Washington and both leaning to the over a little bit stronger. And if you want to know more about Jeff, go to his website, BMOCmoves.com. Jeff, thanks so much for your time today.